Give all honors and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. No honors to the elders and apostles of great wisdom for teaching with his truth and sincerity. Citation to the hopeful that spread throughout the four corners of the earth. Slakia. The title of this lesson is, Pride Month. Pride, pride. The spirit of pride is upon all of these Babylonians, the Jays, Edomites, everyone. The spirit of pride, you know, even in the truth, there's just spirit of pride, right? And we have here an image from an article that I was reading where it talks about the history, where pride came from. Pride originated out of Babylon, in New York. Out here here a image, and right here a drag. You have some drags. It's a dude. To me, that I think it's a dude. That he have big cows muscles. Just like a woman, and you have this Edomite man that just like a feet. You have this Edomite man that's just like a woman. Then you have this man that's just like a woman, right? So these are two women, two men just like women's. Right, then you have this Jake, right? Partaking in this, stuff. And this, you know, goes back, to the curses, partaking in the ways of the heathen, right? Yeah, some more mites. But how here, Deuteronomy 22, chapter verse 5, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto Yahweh shall that power, right? No woman shouldn't be wearing things a man wearing, shouldn't be wearing things of women's, right? It's just not morally right. And when we go into that word abomination, it means
Strong's H 8441 To'eva.
To'aba. So,
To'eva.
To'aba, right? A disgusting thing, abomination, vulnerable, wickedness, wicked, right? He's wicked, right? To Yahweh Shah. And which is the reason why this place, is going to get, place is through. Babylon is through. It's under the vibration of, the Baphomet, right? On the spirit of Baphomet upon these people, heavily too. Um, that is why you're seeing like a lot of homosexual people out, out, because they all on the spirit of the Baphomet. And Ephesians chapter 5 verse 11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Right. So we're not, we're not condoning. We're not, if you're a teacher, of Yahweh Shah, teacher of Yahweh Shah word, and, follow the doctrine, right? You're not fellowshipping with these people, right? With these wicked people, if you're a true teacher, a true prophet, you're rebuking this month, you're rebuking these people, telling them, that it's a sin to do this, they need to repent, and most likely they're not going to repent. They got to get cleansed, which is the reason why Yahweh Shai bringing the odds and beams towards this place to cleanse, the earth, right? Because this gotta go. All this is wicked. All this is wicked. If you say this is not wicked, and you say this you call self-expressing yourself, then you're wicked. This is not self-expressing yourself. This is is demonic. This is super super demonic. But that's what we're doing. And we're going to where we prove Um, strong of that or approve.
Strong's G 1651. Elegho. Elegho.
Echo, which means to convict, refute, confute, um, to call to account, show one his fault, demand explanation, to chastity, to punish, right? We're calling out, their wicked ways, their actions, because this has been, this has been probably this has been, it's been fed to us, across the media, across social media, across the news outlet, articles talking about Pride Month Club. People like all this. All this is wicked, and we're calling it out, right? Um, Isaiah chapter 2, verse 11, the lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the hardness of man shall be bowed down, and Yabashah Shalom should be exalted that day. That day referred to the, when the day of the Lord, right? When Yahshua returns back with his chariots, and when America, is going through, its, you know, fall, its downfall. Um, the pride with lofty goes back into pride. Um, from H 1361, pride, lofty, haughtiness. The people are very proud, and pride will be brought low. Pride, in the day, no one won't be talking about, they won't be like, yeah, they won't be talking about, trying to make money and all that stuff. They will be, in that day. Um, that day, people will be worried about how they're gonna get saved from the, from Delta, because right now the people are saying peace and safety, but roughly paraphrase when they say peace and safety, the sudden destruction should come upon them as travailing like a woman, right? Isaiah 2:11 G and T, and read that day is coming when human pride will be ended and human arrogance destroyed, then the Yabashah Shah alone will be exalted, right? Because all this pride, all this stuff is going to come to naught. All this, the whole kingdom is going to get destroyed. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Let me get that in the NLT as well. Pride leads to destruction, arrogance to a downfall, right? Because when you're proud, you're in the all about me spirit, right? These are people are all in all about me spirit. They don't care about anything else. They just care about themselves, their image. They're in a wicked spirit. They're in a proud spirit, and what they gonna get destroyed um, by the awesome beings, and depending, they might not, Yahweh Shah might just take them out, before the ICBM necessarily even hit them, but where the righteous, the teacher, servants of Yahweh Shah, they're rebuking this wicked, so-called wicked, holiday or whatever you want to call it. Um, Maybe people are, because it's. I'll go back to Sodom and Gomorrah when they was, when homosexual, they, doing sodomites, doing partaking in sodomite, doing all types of wickedness. These spirits are back today. There's nothing new under the sun. Uh, but here in 2 Peter 2, chapter 2, verse 6, I got and turning these cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example to those that are should live ungodly, right? Um, so again, Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of, that you shouldn't be, living in, that type of, you shouldn't be living that life. And when America get destroyed, America is gonna be another example of, you should be living like Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Uh, there's nothing new under the sun. Uh, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, the thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun, right? The same spirits that was back then are the same spirits that are here today. um, you see it right now. You see it manifesting right in front of you. Um, this image, you know, is a very prideful. This is very prideful, and wicked, you know. And if you take this as right, you're wicked, like I said. Um, but again, I want to do a quick lessons over this. I want to give all undergoing praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Ashem, Rakakadash. Till next time, Shalom.